What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. Pisces. Pisces. Oh, Annabelle. Somebody's name could be Annabelle. I'm getting a lot of name, guys. Annabelle. So Annabelle could be significant for you. I'm gonna tell you, Pisces, because you are Pisces. I'm gonna tell you. Um, when I came to this park to do this reading, right? I have this thing with trees. Okay, I don't know what it is. I have this thing with trees. If you've been watching me, you know I have this thing with trees, and it's just gotten stronger, to be honest. But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. But what I want to say is, when I came to this park, right? I've been in this park before, and the first time I came to the park, it's like I saw this area, and it was like my intuition was like, that's where you're gonna read some cards. I was like, copy, you know. So now I'm here. But when I came, like the tree that I saw was over there, right? And then so I was like, I was aiming for that tree, right? So when I came to this area, there was one tree that caught my eye as soon as I entered the space. It was not the tree that I was going at, and I was like, "Wow, this tree is beautiful." But I kept going to that one. I just kept looking over there. I was like, "I gotta go over there, though." Like, you know. So then I went over there, and then the tree directed me to this tree. Okay, so it's crazy. And I came to this tree, and then I heard Annabelle. Okay, so I don't know if this. I'm gonna just show y'all the tree. Look at it. She's so big. She's really big. Like I can't even look at it. She is so big and beautiful, and that trunk is so healthy. Just look at it. Okay, but anyways, just a beautiful ass tree. Like she's giving beautiful shade. Okay, and when I touched it, it said Annabelle, and I was like, "Hi, Annabelle." You know, so I don't know if somebody's name is Annabelle that watches me as well. Um, so that's why I said Annabelle. But the main message of that was to tell you, to kind of show you that it's not about the journey; it's the destination, right? Like it wasn't the tree that I thought it was this one. But if I didn't go to the tree that I thought it was, I would have never known about Annabelle. I don't know if you guys watched me before. There was another park that I went to, and there was a tree there that I love too. Anyways, so that could be a message for you, Pisces, about, like it's not the destination, it's the journey. And even though your intuition leads you to that one specific spot, and once you get there, it's like you're being directed to see this. It's like, also listen to your intuition, because sometimes your intuition leads you to things. It's like it's not there, but once you get there, you're gonna see that direction. Because if I didn't go to that tree, I wouldn't have never seen this one, because the way that I was the last time I was here, the way that I was coming, it wasn't, this tree was not shown to me. It was that one. But I would have seen this tree once I got to that tree. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that it was a tree. But then I got over there and it didn't even seem right. It didn't feel right to me. And then I just looked up and it was this one. So something like that could be happening. All right. I hope that made sense. Okay. But you are the intuitive sign, so I feel like that message definitely, you know, like I could talk to you like that, you know. Okay, Pisces. Hold on, Pisces. Give me a minute. Squirrel. Did you see? No. Oh my gosh, I have this thing about squirrels too. I don't got time. I'm not trying to make this about my squirrel things, but I have like I oh, you're over here. Um, I don't want to. This is what I'm gonna say. This is another side note for you, just because that squirrel just I just remember the situation I had with the squirrel, and um, so I don't want to tell. I don't want to know. All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the squirrel story. Okay, if you guys want to skip, just skip. So squirrel story, right? Um, there was a few days ago. Um, I was outside in the morning, and I was just sitting outside, and there was a squirrel. Like I was looking at the tree, and there was a squirrel there, and um, it was like acting crazy. I'm like, why are you? Like it just caught my attention because it was like moving so erratic, right? And then there was like a little garage right next to the tree, so it jumped on top of the garage, on top of the roof of the garage, and then there was another squirrel that came, right? And then the squirrel that I'm talking about, let's just call him Charles, right? Charles was like antagonizing the other squirrel. And I'm like, what the freak is the problem? And I've never seen squirrels fight. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. I've never seen it. And but Charles was being an antagonist. Like Charles was like the other squirrel was not doing anything. And here comes Charles, you know? And I'm looking at Charles and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck is wrong with you? And I just was intrigued, right? Because it was just so like the squirrel was so aggressive. Charles was so aggressive to the other freaking squirrel. So I was just watching them, right? And then the squirrel hops onto the tree, and then they continue on the tree. Then Charles continues on the tree, tries to they're like fighting, like and then it kind of like cats, like and then they separate. But it was I had just have never seen that, so I was like, and then like you hear all the birds. This is what happened, guys. Okay, and then you hear all the birds like just chirping, and all the birds are like, it feels like the birds are like telling Charles to calm the fuck down because it's not that serious. um I know this sounds crazy, but this is what it was. Okay. um and then all the birds just start chirping and stuff, and it just seems like all the birds are like, yo, relax, Charles, not that serious, whatever. So then like I feel inclined to like, I'm like, should I say something to Charles, right? So then all of a sudden Charles gets in like this attack mode. Okay. And then Charles like starts like, I don't know if you guys could Google it, because I did afterwards to make sure that what I was seeing and feeling was accurate, and it was. Okay. So because all the birds and everybody was like freaking chirping at the same time, then I've never seen a squirrel do this either. Like a squirrel, when it feels threatened, um it gets on all fours on the tree, and then like it makes a crazy ass noise, like crazy, like it's like a crazy ass noise, and its tail is like flanging, and it's like this, and it's like right, and it's screaming, and the tail is like, right, like it looks like it's being threatened. And then I, after the whole encounter, I googled it, and that's what squirrels do when they feel threatened. They do this, and they wag their tail, and then they make a sound to like let people know, man, I ain't scared, right? Mind you, there was nothing around, and I'm like, okay, he's doing it to the birds and shit, right? And there was a tree behind me, and there was a bird on that one, like caulking, like, and it seemed like the bird was like, man, you pussy, man, be quiet, right? So then, like, I'm trying to concentrate on the squirrel, right? Because I'm like, I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm concentrating on the squirrel, and I find out that, he's mad that he wasn't able to get something. um but it was only fair, like the squirrel was being selfish in some way, and was not, it's like that nut is not yours, it's for everybody. Like, you have to share. Charles didn't want to share, and that's why he was antagonizing the other person, because the other person like was like, we can't, I don't know, I'm assuming the other squirrel was like, we have to share, right? Whatever. So then um So then after freaking Charles is done with his little attack phase, you know, I intuitively tell him, I'm like, you need to share. I'm like, there's more where that came from. I'm like, that's not yours. You are in a community with other squirrels. You have to share. I was like, be lucky that you're not out here single squirreling it by your damn self with no community. I've seen lonely squirrels. I've seen dead squirrels. Be lucky that you have a community of people who actually care about you, and you're always going to have, you know, you're always going to have squirrels. You're always going to have nuts. You're always going to have support because you have a community there. Be grateful instead of trying to get more than what you deserve, because if you can easily be kicked out of this community. I literally said it to the squirrel intuitively, okay? So then the squirrel just goes up and then just whatever, you know. Um and then, you know, and then I go back inside and then I come out outside again a few hours later, and then here comes Charles, right? But Charles is a lot more calm. All right, here comes Charles, and he hops onto the garage, the top of the garage, and like he like gets really close to the edge of the garage, which is like really close to me. And he's like looking at me. And I'm like, you feeling better, Charles? Intuitively. I'm like, you feeling better, Charles? Are you all right? Are you all right? So anyways, that was just a message. You know, I don't know why I had to tell you that. You know why you maybe you can maybe you can maybe you can fit that story with something that's going on in your life, okay? But Charles had to get over it because at the end of the day, all of that, he did all of that and he still had to share the nut. So he was looking ridiculous, you know, because regardless of the fact, he still had to, you know, and now the whole freaking forest. I wasn't in the forest, but the whole like everyone in the community, all the birds and whatever, were like, now everybody knows that he's a freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like you look and making yourself look crazy for a nut that you're gonna have to share because it's not yours. Like you're in a community. It's like if you wanna have nuts by yourself, then leave the tree. Leave the tree and go, and then you can have as much nuts as you want. But as long as you're in this community, sorry about that, guys. That could be a message that you needed to know. Okay, I'm going to put a timestamp so people know when the reading starts. Okay, but I felt guided to share that story. So, all right, this is where the reading starts for real. Okay, the first card you have is Turn Away in reverse with Appreciation in reverse, number 15. Okay. Okay, so I feel like someone here does not appreciate you here, but they're not turning away. Okay. I feel like someone does not see your worth, someone does not see your value, okay, but they're not turning away. So it's like, why are you here then? What's Turn Away in reverse and Appreciation in reverse? You have the Moon, the Five of Cups, the Sun, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Swords. Cancer energy here, Leo energy, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Wow, these cards look so amazing in natural light. Okay, anyways. So I feel like this person is scared about something. They're hiding something. I feel like they're scared. I feel like they're hiding something. I feel like somebody feels a lot of regret. Someone feels really freaking bad for whatever they did with the Sun card here. I feel like you make them the happiest they've ever been, okay? The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords. I feel like somebody wants to come back here into your life. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, but I feel this person is like either they're lazy, don't know how to put in the work, or they don't know how to make this work. I feel like somebody's going within, Virgo energy here, to try to figure out how they can turn something back to good standing. The Devil is in reverse. This is not somebody toxic, okay? Capricorn energy. This is not somebody toxic. This is not somebody who's attached to anything that's toxic or anything like that, okay? With the Lovers here, Gemini energy, I feel like this is somebody who's part of your soul path, part of your soul tribe, okay? They could be having dreams about you, okay? All right, so let's see what the freak is going on then. So this is not a toxic person, so I guess it's all right that they're here because they're not toxic or whatever, okay? But at the end of the day, they still did not appreciate you, so there's that. You're not, none of this is you. This is all them. So I'm not seeing you here anywhere, but let's just begin. What's the moon? I feel this is more about them than it is about you. What's the moon? You have the Eight of Wands. Okay, yeah, I feel like someone's scared to communicate. Someone's scared to reach out. Someone's scared to, you know. You have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone is stressing like crazy. What's the Five of Cups? I love the way these cards look in this light. I just love it. It looks so good. What's the Five of Cups? The Five of Wands. All right. Yeah, I feel this person regrets not fighting for you here, not, you know, really doing what they have to do. The Seven of Coins, because they know there's a lot of potential here. What's the Sun? The Nine of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands. All right. I feel this person is gonna look at it's gonna like they're going to like take a different approach. I feel like someone's gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna be open to this, and if it happens, great. If it doesn't, I tried. You have the Three of Swords. They really hope that it doesn't turn out into the Three of Swords. But I feel like someone's like, you know what, you know, Pisces makes me happy or whatever, and I just have to be open to however this is gonna go. Like I can't. It is what it is, you know. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? This person could regret not putting in the work here. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? You have the Knight of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to come back here and they want to show you that that you can trust them here, that they're reliable, that they're consistent here. Okay, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. I feel this person does not want you to start something new. They don't want you to go towards anybody else. Like they don't want you to open your heart up to anyone or accept anything else. Okay, what's the Six of Swords here? The Nine of Swords. All right, this person is stressing. They are stressing the Sun because you make them the happiest they've ever been, and they feel like they're losing you, or they feel like, you know, I don't know, but they are stressing. We're gonna see what the advice is. Okay. All right. The next card you have is Solitude with Angel of Balance, number 48, Sagittarius energy here. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are spending a lot of time alone within yourself here. Okay, you could have been doing this for a very long time. I feel like because you spend so much time alone, I feel like you are doing a beautiful job at healing, at keeping your life in balance. Okay, very good, Pisces. What is Solitude and Angel of Balance? I feel like because you're spending so much time alone, some of you guys could be connected to water more, okay? Or because you're spending more time alone, I feel like your emotions are more calm, or you could be just having more of a calmer demeanor. You know, like it's kind of like, I told you this on TikTok the other day, but water is very cleansing. Water is very healing. You are a water sign, okay? So I feel like by you just sitting in solitude and just sitting with yourself, you're giving yourself time to be at peace within yourself, go with the flow. And water, like I said on TikTok, water erodes things, right? Water changes the way of things. Because think about, like, a waterfall or whatever, always crashing on a rock or something. Like, all of that force is going to change the dynamic, the shape, the whatever of the rock, right? And that's what you do as well. So all this time that you've spent in solitude and just keeping your life in balance, healing, whatever, it's like you changed like how you look, or how you show up, or how you are. Like it something is different. But it's not, sorry, it's not like a drastic difference like Scorpio would be, like a drastic change. It's not like that. It's subtle but noticeable. Okay. What is solitude and angel of balance? But I feel it has to do more with your emotions, with your feelings, with your energy. Like I feel like your energy has shifted. What is solitude and angel of balance in the best way possible? Okay. You have the Empress in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. So I feel like this is not something that you chose to do. Okay, this is not something you were like, okay, you know what, today I'm just gonna be sitting here and just sit for this whole time. I'm going to sit here for this whole time and just be within myself. That's not what you did. I feel like you rejected something or someone here, and because you rejected something or someone, they started mistreating you. Okay, same as the story goes. You know, people don't know how to say don't understand the word no, right? So because you rejected someone or said no to someone or something, they started mistreating you because they were insecure, right? With the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here, I feel like this made you very confident here. Okay, with this King of Pentacles here, I feel like your money instability also has gotten some type of upgrade, okay, throughout this whole time, throughout this whole process. Um, you know, I feel like your looks have gotten better, your confidence has gotten better as well, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, and the Eight of Pentacles, like, even though, you know, this person was mistreating you or the situation was mistreating you, I feel like you have no complaints when it comes to your money, though. Like, words don't hurt me. Money looking good, though. Money looking real freaking good, though. Real fucking look good, though. Okay, I figure you had some type of upgrade here and all of that. Okay, you have forever money here, forever long-term stability here. And on top of that, you're healed. And on top of that, you're emotionally, you're okay with being alone. You're okay with just shit. You're in the most peaceful place you've ever been in your life. It doesn't matter who's doing what. It doesn't matter. By you knowing that, man, because I sat here and just healed myself and worked on myself is why I have all of this money, all of this stability. Okay, man, ain't nothing that you do or say is gonna change anything. Because if you do something again, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and then get back on it. like I feel like this also has changed your perspective too. It's like this person or the situation mistreating you has also made you realize, like, man, mistreatment just brings me more money. Mistreatment just makes me better. Mistreatment just, man, okay. So I'll accept mistreatment. If that's what needs to happen for me to get money and stability, I'll just sit here and accept it. I'll be confident about it. I'll take the mistreatment and I'll use it for my advantage, whatever. Because if that's what it's gonna be, then you know, I feel like you're taking something and turning it into something else. You know, let's clarify. What's the Empress in reverse? It's like you're turning what this person did or what the situation did into like confidence. Like you're wearing it. You're wearing it. Like you're like, yeah. Mm-hmm. What's the Empress in reverse? You have the Tower. Okay, yeah. Unexpectedly here, I feel like Page of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody could be spying on you, stalking you here. Okay, yeah. I feel like out of nowhere, the mistreatment is gonna end. Okay. I also feel this mistreatment had it happen out of nowhere. I feel like you were not expecting it, you know, because you've rejected other things before. You've said no before, and people are, you know, have a level of intelligence enough to understand that no means no, right? But like I felt with the Tower here, this was a surprise. You met your first dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like you met your first person that does not know how to handle the word no. You met your first person, the first situation that, you know, does not know how to handle rejection. I feel like this came out of nowhere. You were not expecting this, right? Whatever. The Page of Swords, remember, they started spying on you, stalking you here, okay, because they were so insecure. All right. But like I said, this, because it started unexpectedly, it's going to end unexpectedly. What's the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Page of Coins in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, okay? Yes, I feel like the King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Coins. I feel like somebody here is not going to be able to restart their life over. Someone's going to have health issues here. Okay, I feel like with the Ten of Swords in reverse, there's no betrayal here. Okay, when it comes to your money and stability, I feel like someone's not going to be able to start something new. Someone's not going to be able to continue to do something to you. Okay, I also feel like with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, I feel like you avoided a betrayal here. You avoided you avoided something being crazy by you just being like, you know what, I'm going within myself. Because if you would have reacted to this in any way physically, that it would have affected your money and stability. But because you didn't react, instead you went within and you said, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient and wait for karma to come and do her job. Right? That's why you have long term now. That's why you got it going on, baby boo. And you got more where it's coming from. Okay, if it's not happening right now, it's going to happen. Your future when it comes to your money and stability is looking real bright, honey buns. Look at all of that long-term stability. Some of you guys are going to be a business owner. Okay, you love what you do for work. All the effort that you're putting into your work right now or whatever you're doing is going to be beautiful. And I feel like that's what this person wanted to stop. And it's still going to happen, you bozo. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? And now it's going to be better than what it was going to be. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? You have the King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Yeah, somebody emotionally reacted. You know, somebody was not ready for you to reject them. Someone was not ready for you to hear the word no. Just because you're not ready, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen, sweetheart. Things happen that we're not ready for. That's part of life. So now what's going to happen to them is unexpectedly, they're going to have to hop off your shit and they're not going to be ready for it. They're not going to be ready. Their life is not set up for them to unexpectedly be able to stop. Because whatever has to happen in order for them to stop doing this to you, they're not ready for that to blow up. They're not ready. They're not. For example, this is a job. They just bought a new car. They just bought a new home. And now their job is going to fire them unexpectedly so they can stop mistreating you. They're not ready for that to happen. They just bought a new car. They just got a new place. They're not ready. Well, that's exactly how they started this. That's exactly how it's going to end. You started it because you were not ready for Pisces to reject you. So you felt like you had the power to abuse Pisces because you weren't ready for it. Like if that's like if the universe gives everybody heads up and shit. It could be a Taurus. Taurus gets heads up, but whatever. I don't know. I just heard Taurus. Could be a Taurus for some of y'all. Okay, does not have to be though. You know, and the same way this person started this is the same way it's going to end. Period. Period. So they better be ready for that. So something's about to happen. Something's gonna come full circle for this motherfucker. What's the Queen of Wands here? You have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're confident. You're confident that something's gonna get blown up for this person because you did not get petty or revengeful. You did not. You rejected this person because with the King of Cups in reverse, there was no love there. It was not out of petty or revengeful. It was, I don't love you. We don't connect emotionally. I'm a Pisces. I need water. I need to be able to drown in that water. You have no water. You have none. It's a desert up in that bit. I'm not gonna die just to say that I'm here. Pisces needs water. If there's no water, you ain't gonna be with a Pisces. Not for long. The freak. And this person is stupid because it's like, bro, what do you want? You want Pisces to force themselves to stay in a situation where there's no water? Someone is so dumb. Someone is so dumb because they know damn well that if they were the fish and it was the other way around, they would not stay in a situation that they're gonna freaking die in. Like if you need water and what somebody is offering you does not have any water, or maybe it has like a little pond, you're like, I can't. What am I gonna do in that little? That's nothing. The sun is gonna come and evaporate the shit. Like someone is dumb. That's why you're like, man, I'm confident. And some of you guys are talking and walking real confident because you know how the universe works. It's like it's only a matter of time. Stupid. Like someone is dumb. And I feel like the universe is either giving you confirmation, you know, the universe is giving you confirmation through your dreams, through your intuition, or they're giving you confirmation through your freaking money. Like, don't worry, sweetheart. Okay. But yeah, like I said, keep staying to yourself, keep doing whatever you're doing, okay? Because out of nowhere, it's just gonna stop. All right. Next card you have is awareness in reverse with walking away, number 27. Okay. I feel like someone's not listening to their intuition. I feel like you're leaving. I'm leaving, never to come back again. But somebody who does it better than he can. No more making you cry. No more space skies. In a minute, all night, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, she got me saying. No stress, don't stress, don't stress. Just take it to the left, left, left. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. get gone, get gone, get gone. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. Girl, you deserve nothing but the best. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. Oh, you need to tell them that I'm leaving, never to come back again. Does it better than he can. Okay, anyways. So I feel like you're leaving, yes, the fuck? Are they dumb? Are they dumb or are they dumb? Which one is it? Probably both. Okay. Anyways, it's a cups in reverse. Yeah, like what? The willow. Okay, Aries energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like you're not changing your perspective. Like I feel like you're not changing your perspective. You're gone. Some of you guys have been already left. You're like, yeah, I've been left long time ago. Yeah, I feel like somebody here like is like beating a dead horse. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Emperor here. I feel like somebody's emotionally reactive because you're in control of your life and they're not. It's like somebody's mad that you can walk away. Oh well, Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you have shown the universe over and over again that you don't want anything to do with this person. So the universe has no choice but to adhere to what you want. You know, like this person thinks that they could force something to happen. You can't. Stupid ass. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. Stop. You know, the more that this person tries to go against the will of against fate, against destiny, the worse it is for them because they're also going against their own fate and destiny because they're supposed to have been gone now too. Like who like this? It's like someone's so stupid. Like they don't even realize like because you're beating a dead horse, you're also beating your own dead horse. You're also delaying shit for you, sir, ma'am. Like now you're not on the path that you're supposed to be on because you're too busy whatever this person is doing. You know, with the Emperor here, you're still in control. They're not. You know, it's like, okay, you want to keep delaying your life? Great. Great. Shit, I'm still in charge though. Every day. Every day. And every day you keep moving backwards and more backwards every day. So go ahead. You know, like I feel like whatever this person is doing, I feel like you don't care. With the hanging man in reverse, you're not changing your perspective. You're like, do whatever you want. Quack, squack, freaking throw a tantrum, freaking go buy a whole bunch of balloons and pop them all at the same time. I don't care what you do, bro. I'm still leaving, and you can freaking kiss my dirt while I walk away. Watch me. Ooh, take a picture so you can remember this for a moment for the rest of your damn life. What's the hangman in reverse? Let's clarify. The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like Aries, Leo, Sag, someone is going to be angry and mad. They're going to hold a grudge forever here, okay? Because you're not changing your perspective. Like somebody wants you to change your perspective. You're not. Okay, I also feel this person's going to be mad and holding a grudge forever because they're realizing that like that you're not getting over whatever. It's kind of this person's like, you're not over it. Like, damn, you're still on that? Like, damn, you're still on that? It's like, yeah, the freak. You stole from my shop. I won't ever forgive you, but I wish you well. Don't trip over that rock, though. Don't. I wish you get everything that you deserve. Yeah, you know. Like I feel like you're deciding to the fool. Yeah, Aries energy. You're like, yeah, I'm holding this grudge on you. So whenever you come by my path, I know I can. But I'm gonna go and do me though. Wish you nothing but the best though. I hope you get everything that you deserve. You little thief. It's like someone is so dumb. It's like for example, they're a thief and they're mad that you still look at them as a thief. Man, you a thief. I call it how I see it. How about you stop being a thief? The freak. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Someone is so stupid and dumb. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? It's like somebody's like, well, when I do things like that, it doesn't mean that I'm doing it. Then who's doing it? Santa Claus? The freak. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Like this person is like they don't want to take responsibility for the actions, for the things that they do. Stupid. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Well, they can be mad forever. The Strength card in reverse, Leo energy here. Yeah, someone's over exhausting themselves. Like I said, someone's over exhausting themselves. Someone's health is deteriorating. Someone's beauty is deteriorating. Someone is not. They're moving backwards in life. They're moving backwards in life. They're moving backwards back in a time where they were not. Because when you go against the wheel, man. When you go against the wheel, you literally you're going against destiny. So what destiny is going to do is put you back in a time where you were not happy. You know, we all have periods in our time where we were not happy, where things whatever, and this person's gonna go back there. They're gonna go back in a time where their health was shitty. They're gonna go back in a time where they didn't like the way that they looked. They're gonna go back in a time where, you know, their money wasn't good, whatever. And what's going to happen to you with the Emperor card, you're going to go back to a time where you were in charge of your life. You're going to go back to a time where, you know, you were the best ever. You were looking the best, smelling the best, whatever. Like that's what this person is really doing. You know, the Six of Coins. Yeah, because you're getting a lot of support. You're getting a lot of help. And energetically, because this person is going against the grain, it's helping you too. Shit, you going back to you going back to a time where you were in the best shape of your life, when you were making the best money in your life, when you were the most supported, the most loved. That's what you're going back to, and not only are you going back to the energetically, the universe is like bringing back to you the best, one of the best moments that you were in your life. You're also in control of your life. Like someone is so dumb. Like they're not realizing, man, by you still staying here, you're fucking up your life and making Pisces a winner without even having to try. It's like this person keeps doing stuff to make you win, bro. Like so dumb. Just hop off. You're getting crusty. What's the Emperor? It's like the universe is like sucking the life out of them and like giving it to you because you're going against the grain. Shit. What's the Emperor? The Five of Wands in reverse, and you over there with peace, love, kindness. The Four of Swords, chilling, relaxing, not stressing about nothing. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? Someone cannot say that. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? You have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, and now because this person is emotionally reacting, not only are they emotionally reacting to you, they're also emotionally reacting at work, at their hobbies, at home, with their friends, whatever. And now people don't trust them. Now people don't trust them because when you're going against the grain, man, everything starts moving backwards now. This person's also going back into a time where no one trusted them. They're taking themselves back there because this is expired. So the universe is literally gonna be like, okay, if you're still here, then we're gonna take you to a time where nobody trusted you, nobody liked you, where people were emotionally manipulating you, where you couldn't trust nobody. Either they are going back to a time where they can't trust not even their freaking neighbor, because back then they were in that moment, or they're going back to a time where nobody can trust them. Either way, that's bad. The world, and this cycle is gonna close just like that. Just like that, sweetheart. That's what's going to happen unexpected. Because once this person starts feeling what has already happened, because you can't go through it twice. You won't put yourself through the same shit twice. And once this person starts seeing what's happening, oh shit, nobody trusts me. Oh shit, this is about to happen like it happened before. Oh my God. They're going to stop. Or the universe is going to do something to stop it. Okay, so don't worry. Like, this person is going back to a time in their life where it was not good. So, and the universe is going to put pressure on it. Okay. Like, I feel like somebody, like I said this before, somebody has a wound already. And instead of them going to the hospital, they're just sitting here watching you on your doorstep or whatever, you know? So the universe is like, okay, so it's like, they're like, man, I work out every day, man, I'm healthy. Like I could withstand a little blood. The universe is like, okay, but you can't withstand if we come and make this bug come into your freaking bloodstream. And like, why do people think that the universe won't do shit? Like, you have to go to sleep and then you have to wake up and then you have to go outside and then you have to go to the store and then like, I don't care if this person walks to everywhere where they have to go. Like, you can trip and fall on your face and chip your damn freaking tooth. You know how many times people just be like, oh shit, I tripped over my shit. Sometimes you just be walking, you just trip over your own foot. And then this person could trip over their own foot and land on top of a freaking pipe and bust their head open. Like, why do people act like shit can't just happen? But that's what the universe is gonna show them. Like, we can make shit happen, sweetheart. Just like you can go backwards, we can move backwards too. Shit. Let's get you some advice. What is turn away in reverse and appreciation in reverse? You have the Seven of Wands. Conviction, defiance, defensive, courage, perseverance, tenacity, and determination. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I feel like you are very determined. I feel like you are very determined to fight this person off. You know, I feel like you are very determined to, like, man, you don't you don't see my worth, you don't see my freaking value, you know, and that's why you turned away from this person. Okay. Um, you know, I feel like that's why this person is scared, because the way that you, like, it's like this person knows, like, you had all the right to do that, because they did not appreciate you at all, and this person definitely regrets it, Pisces. Okay, but I feel this person now is determined to fight for this. Now someone is now determined to see something through. Okay, um someone is not determined to see something through. The Magician. Resourcefulness, action, manifestation, mastery, skill, focus, alchemy. This person is focused on you, Pisces. Like, it's like you're the dragon and this is them, and they're like, I'm Pisces, how, universe, help me, how can I how can I make this better, please, universe, help me, I want to da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, Pisces. Talking to, that's the person talking to the moon. It's like, moon, please help me, show me how I can make something better, please, how can I make Pisces forgive me, please, something like that. Someone's going to take action here. Okay, someone's going to be very resourceful in doing this here. Someone could have like a goatee. Okay. But someone is a master. They gonna get you, Pisces. They gonna get you. This person is focused on you, and they're very skillful, and they know what they're doing. Okay, so someone's gonna get you. I'm just saying, in the best way possible. Okay. Um, what is solitude and angel of balance? You have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, leader, vision, inspiring, energetic, moral, fair, mentor, bold, dynamic. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this King of Wands, you're self-made. A lot of you guys could be musicians. Something about music could be significant to you. You're self-made. You're looking good. You're smelling real freaking good right now. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're a leader in your life. You know, you take charge. You have a vision and you go for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't allow anything to hold you back. With this Aries energy, with this Aries Leo Sag energy, you're very fiery. You know, I always say you guys are the spicy Pisces. Even though you are a water sign, you might have fire in your chart. I will go watch those readings, but um you know, you are a water sign, but you are very spicy. You are very close to Aries, okay, which is where you get that spice from, all right? And I feel like a lot of you guys, man, you talk it like you walk it. You know, you ain't scared out here in these freaking streets. You're very confident. And because you don't go after anything that you don't want, you're not around anything or anyone that you don't want. You're like, of course I'm gonna be confident. If I see the vision, I'm gonna go take action to get it, and I'm gonna get it because it's my vision. I'm not trying to take the vision from somebody else. I'm not whatever. I'm the one that got the vision, right? It's like a lot of you guys could be being more grateful for your intuition, for you being able to see the bigger picture as well in situations. Because you know, Pisces, a lot of people give you shit because you say a lot of things that nobody can see yet. But just because they can't freaking see it yet or understand it yet does not mean it's not a thing, you know? And I feel that's a lot of reasons why a lot of you guys doubt your intuition sometimes, because people, when you let people know what you said, it's like they're like, but it's okay because they always find out it's true, right? They always do. So it's okay. And I feel like it's making you confident. It's making you confident that because you had a vision and you were like, no, I'm not going to be petty or revengeful. No, instead, I'm going to take this time to be within myself. Instead, I'm going to take this time. I see this vision. I see it. Like, I see it. And who cares? Like, I don't mind being by myself. I don't mind being in my own energy, you know? And I see this vision. It's like you knew, you're like, if I be good, if I'm good and I stay to myself and I whatever, I'm going to get the King of Pentacles. I'm going to get the money, the stability that I want. I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. I just have to stay within myself. I have to be peaceful. I have to be as woosah as possible, right? And you did that. You did that. And that's why you're going to inspire other people, because you're going to be able to show people, hey, taking your time, being within yourself, not being petty or revengeful, look at what it gets you. Look at, and I'm proof of that because I did it. It took a long time. Yes, it did. It did. A Sagittarius might come and save your life. It did. But hey, I made it. And now I'm self-made because I made it through all of that mistreatment. I made it out. And I'm still me, sweetheart. I even look better than I did before. You went from the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. An upgrade when it comes to your looks. An upgrade when it comes to your leader skills, your morals, your dynamic, your confidence. Shit. This shit made you better. Okay, like I said, like I feel like you're very inspiring. You could be a mentor to a lot of people. People are gonna start looking up to you. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because you had to have your guard up all this time. Wary, last stand, persevere, determination, courage, inner strength. This also showed you how strong you are within yourself, right? This also showed you it's not about the guns. It's not about if you could fight, because it's not about that. It's about the inner strength that you have. Because if you in order for you to deal with this mistreatment, in order for you to sit here quiet and just deal with the shit, that's another type of strength. That's another type of strength that this person won't ever have. Ever. Okay? What's walking away in awareness in reverse? And that's making you confident. Man, okay, yeah. You got muscles. All right, great. But shit, if you deal with mistreatment, you're crumbling. Not me. Not me. Flip the hair. Shit. Walking away and awareness in reverse. Like, you're so confident because, you know, that whatever you dealt with, it's like, it was crazy, I'm assuming. Okay? It was crazy. And I feel like it made you really confident because you're like, man, this is it's not about if you could fight. It's about what you can take. It's about man, and I put myself in this position. I said I'm gonna sit down real quick because I don't want to be petty or whatever. And you're realizing how much what's it called? What am I feeling? You're realizing like how much strength and courage you get from just like creating your own life, and you saying, no, I'm not going to get back at you, and I'm not going to do this because that's what you want me to do. I'm going to do what I know I should do. It's like you got a vision. Your intuition was like, don't get petty, don't get revengeful, don't whatever. And you listened. No matter how bad it got, you listened. What is walking away in awareness in reverse? And that's why you have this long-term stability coming, this long-term money coming, and you did that all by your damn self. Pat yourself on the back, Pisces, just like this. Just like this. You have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I literally said there could be a Sagittarius going to come and save your life. All right, you have balance, harmony, calm, serenity, peace, healing, diplomacy, and moderation. Or it could be the other way around. You're going to save a Sagittarius's life, okay? Yes, I feel like, you know, because you kept your life in balance here, okay, harmony is coming to you, serenity, peace is coming to you, healing is coming to you, you know, because you kept things in moderation, you know, like, you just, beautiful energy, Pisces. Okay, you've done a beautiful job at healing. The universe is so freaking proud of you. Okay, I don't know what else to say, bro. This is just such a beautiful ass energy. Okay, I feel like peace is coming to you now, like tranquility, healing. This is so good. You have the Four of Coins at the bottom. Possessiveness, control, selfish, misery, hoarder, insecurity, fragile, and greedy and rigid. Yeah, that's this person that is not listening to their intuition. This person is very possessive. They think that they can have everything that's not theirs. Okay, this could be like this. Is this Charles? Is this Charles? The squirrel story? If you guys watched the first 12 minutes, sorry for that long message. But the first 12 minutes I was talking about a squirrel who was being greedy and had to get over it anyway. Is this the squirrel? They're gonna get over it anyways, guys. They can't. It's not theirs. Nothing that is here belongs to us. Nothing. It's ours. Nothing. We came with nothing. We leave with nothing. Okay, this person is so dumb. That's why they're moving backwards in life, because they're not realizing that. And once that's the first thing that you got to learn, man. Nothing is yours here. So you got to be okay with it leaving. You got to be okay with it. Like, what are you gonna do? It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It doesn't like you. Damn. Oh, this person is so dumb. Like, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. This person is very selfish. Obviously, they're miserable. Yes, because when you have to hold on to something and do everything in your power, like their life is falling apart, and they're like, I don't care. As long as I can hold on to Pisces, I don't care. miserable. You know, misery loves company. So I feel like someone is miserable and they want someone else to feel miserable with, okay, which is why they're doing this, all right? But it's not working because you are at peace. Fucking stupid. This person's very insecure. They're so insecure. What's going on with them? I bet you know, right? You're like, yeah, this person, they're insecure about this, they're insecure about that. um, they're really greedy and rigid. Like I feel like their energy feels like nails on a chalkboard because they're moving backwards in life. So it's like when you're moving backwards in life, it's like nothing makes sense. It's like, think about it, you're literally moving backwards. Like think about if you're watching a movie and then you hit rewind. Like nothing good is in our past, guys. You know, I mean, when you move against destiny, you're going to a time in the past where it wasn't good. I know we have good memories in the past, but when you move against destiny, you're going back to a time in your life that it was not good. Right? This person's going back into a time where they didn't have 4 coins, where they had to save money, where they didn't have a lot of money, where they were broke. Right? Because we all were there. We're supposed to be elevating. And this person, it's like they're forgetting, man, you didn't have anything before though. You once had nothing. You could easily go back there. You could, by holding on to something that you're not supposed to have. You know, it's like the more this person holds on to, the more the universe is like, okay, we're gonna break that. Still holding on to Pisces. Okay, we're gonna take that away. Still holding on to bed. Okay, we're gonna. And so this person's not seeing, man, you holding on to this as your demise. Like, so whatever. The King of Swords, Aquarius with Gemini energy here. I feel like the real problem is that you're too honest. You're too mature for this person. You are too authoritative for this person. You have so much clarity for this person. You are a judge in some way. You're not judgmental. You are a judge, and a good one. You are analytical. You are too analytical for this person. I feel like you're too fair for them. Of course, they're possessive. They're selfish. They can't. A selfish person cannot be with a fair person. It won't ever work. Your principles. You have principles. You have morals. They don't like that because they don't. You have reason. You're freaking smart. Hi, butterfly. There's so many butterflies, guys. You're logical. They're a dummy. You have power over your mental. They can't manipulate you because they're an insecure mother effer, and the only way that they can obtain things is by manipulating people, places, and things. You are unreachable, untouchable to this person, and that's why. It doesn't matter, Pisces. Okay? Their insecurities are going to be put on display. All right? That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.